The prices go up to 17,400. Yeah, but now it's back to the
ETH need to go higher because I bought it at 11 something.
yeah. Of course, it's a lot of people expect it may go higher, and then but now it had a connection with the monetary policy. That's why when the market is up, that's the market is up, is go up. When the market up, the stock market, I mean the traditional market, yeah, and that's why we can see the price go up and down. And our live stream title, as you can see now, the monetary with the
Bitcoin rainbow chart. How is it that the chart that I'm looking at, it did not cross the blue? Why? They redraw the line or something?
yeah.
Maybe they redraw the line.
I don't know about this. And let's see our slideshow. Yeah. Today is December 6th. Yeah. And
6th of December. 6th of December. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the last one, did I put it? Oh yeah. I was doing the slide last night, so I put 5th.
Yeah.
So it's 6 now.
Let's say hello to our audience this morning on YouTube and on Twitter. Yeah.
Hi everyone, nice to see you all again. Today is Tuesday, 6th of December, and just 3 weeks away from Christmas.
Yeah. It's the time fly, and
time flies so much, so fast. Yeah,
fast.
I think during Christmas season, our experience is that there isn't much special activities in the crypto movement.
Yeah.
I think everyone is waiting for 2023.
Yeah. Yeah, that's and we also received some of news from the Fed. They will have the action on the December 9th. They decide to slow down the interest rate, and we hope the price of crypto will go up. And currently on some of our live stream is some slides about CBDC. A lot of country, a lot of country, nation around the world, they exploring, they do the pilot in the CBDC. Mr. Nicholas, could you explain something?
I believe so that 2023 will be a big thing for CBDC. I believe we will be able to expect a lot of CBDC pilot launch, especially like this one. India, it launched its first retail CBDC pilot. Yeah, so of course they are beginning with 13. They are supposed to launch it over 13 cities, but they are beginning with the 4, which is Mumbai, New Delhi, Bengaluru, and this Bhubaneswar. I think that's how Bhubaneswar. I think this is how you pronounce the name. Yeah. Anyway, RBI, the bank, Reserve Bank of India. Yeah. So it confirmed that CBDC will not bear any interest like cash. Yeah, and it can be converted to other forms, right? So they are beginning this project or this pilot with 4 financial institutions, and namely the State Bank of India, the ICICI Bank, the Yes Bank, and IDFC.
IDFC.
Yeah, testing my tongue twister in this ICICI. I remember when we were doing some video or some 3-4 years back, ICICI Bank is probably one of the first. Yeah, they are one of the first that work with OCBC Bank in Singapore
Yeah,
to do some blockchain, some money transfer over blockchain kind of thing.
I think it's money transfer, mostly
Money
the
transfer, right? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, so they started it cross-border transfer, and it was successful and made the transaction was done in a very very short time. So that was kind of one of those ignition point for financial institution, and everyone start to see, oh, you can do that. Maybe we should really follow these guys and do the similar things, and so that is how uh, I believe that is some of the early days of how CBDC comes about, when financial institutions and governments and central banks, they begin to look at CBDC as a viable option for the future. Yeah, because you can never, in a time of digital movement, you can never rely solely on fiat transfer and all this, and it's going to take a lot of time. Where speed is concerned, convenience is concerned, people will prefer to have something to transfer money digitally, especially through your mobile device. You're just going to get it done quick and fast. So over 35, I think at least 35 Asian nations are now developing their CBDC. Yeah.
yeah. Beside India, I also found some of information from the Pakistan. Yeah, the Pakistan they launched a new law to as
Ah,
that's mean the CBDC launched by 2025. Yeah, the State Bank of the Pakistan signed new law for electronic money institution, non-bank entity offering digital payment instrument to ensure timely ensure of CBDC in the next 3 years. Yeah, there's also promise a project for the Pakistan too. Yeah, we that's good news. Some of the country they explore the CBDC to apply for their current current currency. Yeah, and in the next slide is about the central bank digital
yeah.
currency retail CBDC with the wholesale. Mr. Nicholas, could you explain
Yeah,
something for us?
apparently, those guys that are dealing with CBDC and those guys in the government, they classify CBDC into two types. One is the retail CBDC, and the other one is, of course, the wholesale CBDC. So a little look at what the difference is. The retail CBDC is supposed to be used for daily transactions by individual and businesses. So they are supposed to improve financial inclusion and then maintaining monetary sovereignty. So of course, the maintenance of monetary sovereignty is, I see it as, if there are people using your money, the money is valid and valuable. If nobody is using the money, then you
Yeah,
can burn it. Yeah, and wholesale CBDC, they are used typically by institutional. No, they are used in institutional financial activities, like what, maybe transfer from big
yeah,
institution to the other big institution, or government institution to large private institutions, something like that. Yeah, and then they're supposed to increase efficiency and availability of the currency, and it can be used in cross-border transaction. This is the most important thing. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, cross-border transaction. In the past, or rather, even right now, if you are transferring fiat currency, it's going to take a long time, right?
yeah,
Uh, yeah, it's going to take a long time. Yeah, so for those kind of, I think their count in days and weeks or something like that. So for all this to shrink down, to shorten the transfer of transmission time of the money. Yeah, it's just going to transfer down, rather reduce down to just a couple of minutes, and that is a very important thing. Oh, last night, some friends from Ireland, uh, we were talking about train rides. So I told them, oh, if you're taking the train from Dhoby Ghaut station to Chinatown, it's just two stops away, right? So I
yeah,
told them it's just going to take 5 minutes. You know, they were like, "Wow, I like the fact that it's just going to take only 5 minutes because back where they are, it's going to take a much longer time for the train to reach one stop to the other stop." I
yeah,
don't know what they say. Yeah. So of course, uh, if you think along how fast people prefer their travel time to be. And that's the same thing with money. You know, I prefer it to be faster when I want to transfer something. When I when I when you are paying for the everyone's food and I need to transfer my share to you, it's a few seconds, and I think that's very good. Yeah, and that's what is happening right here in Singapore.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank Mr. Nicholas, and we go into the some of the information I also want to share about Bitcoin and what's happening, and we also discuss some information about the tightening between the monetary policy, uh, why BTC monetary policy connection should not be overlooked. Yeah. Firstly, I also want to update information about the Bitcoin price. We also share in the beginning of our live stream, and now here is the live update. Uh, the the price now is around nearly 17,000, yeah, 16,995. Yeah, it had a correction since yesterday. Yesterday, the price go reached the peak at 17,500, and now it's changed. Yeah, the slide I want to show here is Bitcoin bear beware. BTC holds 17,000 as support while the SP 500 dropped 1.5%. Yeah. Um, with this information, uh, let me show this one is it's a little bit about the charts. People can see the chart. The price is after it's drop from 21,500. It's dropped to around 16,000 on the late November 7th. Yeah, and now it's recalling to 70,300 at the peak on December 5th. December 5th. Yeah. A lot of people they expect some for the trader. There's a reason to believe that the short-term strength may hold allow Bitcoin to head closer to 20,000. Yeah, correct. A lot of people short term is hope it can be around 20,000. No change for the expectation is still looking for 19,000. One of the twister on the twister credible crypto confirmed BTC have formed a nice high. Some of people see the chart and they expect that it's may dip to 16,000 first to back out. That means it go down first and then it's bouncing back. Here's a chart uh, about the 16 month is about the 19, 29 month and 31 months. Yeah, we also can see the bottom 2015 and the bottom 2018. Now what is the bottom 2022? Yeah, it's take around 30 months, around 30 months, a little bit longer. Yeah, and we hope that the Bitcoin bottom should be very close. Yeah, very close at this time right now. And the people in the chart, they also expect they have a chart that they showing the price nearly the bottom. Then here some chart is expect it show the bottom. If it go down, it's maybe close to around 12,000 money demand, 12,000 here. and and the crypto voice a little so many information the chart to show that the bottom of the Bitcoin in this article. And we also can see the mining difficulty will drop estimate 7.8% according to the data. The mining difficulty, this means the people they less do mining Bitcoin. They block out their mining rig in the mining machine. Yeah, that's why it may make the price of Bitcoin go higher. Uh, let's see about the sentiment avoids extreme fear. Some people still fear about the cryptocurrency at this moment. Yeah. In the beginning of our live stream, Mr. Nicholas also shares information to us about the rainbow sharks. Maybe they re uh, redraw the rainbow shark.
Yeah.
Rainbow shark. Let me BTC. Rainbow shark. BTC Rainbow shark 2022. Uh, version 2. That's version 2 of the rainbow sharks. Maybe the price so
So,
it
so
changed
I
so
think
much.
previously, the previous chart, the low point crossed the
Yeah,
blue, cut the blue at the below bottom, right? So I
yeah,
think they shifted the line, or that they shifted the rainbow altogether slightly lower. So
yeah,
I believe the market is expecting the movement of BTC to be not so vigorous. So they are expecting the price to be stagnant in a way. So I think that's why they pull down the rainbow so that it can make a easier and slightly better prediction going forward. I believe so. Yeah.
yeah. If we compare in this version of the rainbow chart, we can see the halving period. Yeah,
Yeah.
uh, we're going to the halving period, fourth
Which is
halving.
2024, right? Which
Yeah,
is very
2024.
soon. To
Yeah,
I almost say tomorrow. Next month is 2023 already, and then we got like one year. Technically, we get 1 year, 1.5 years to the halving, because halving usually take place at on the April of that particular year, right?
yeah. And if we compare with the previous period, having we can expect the price of Bitcoin uh, may it may go up after the beginning after
Yeah,
the halving. Yeah,
it's good.
and now
Good
we
that they
are
have
at
this
the
halving point, halving line on the chart as well, so it's
yeah.
easier for us to see.
Yeah, we are nearly the same at 2019. You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
see
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, the same as the 2019, and after the few months, it may go to the peak um, on the 2022 change, and then it may go up a little bit more. We also can have the live stream um, about discussion on BTC at the halving. on 2020. Yeah. At that time, the price of Bitcoin is around 8,000. Yeah. At the time, around this. And after the halving, the price of Bitcoin not fly so high, but
Mm.
after 1 year, after 1 year on 2021 to 2022, the price reached the peak at 66,000 plus. Yeah. We also can expect more in the rainbow chart, but we go back to see the market right now. It's reached 70,000 at the support level. I th- I think with the support level 17,000, we also can expect more. The price may go higher. Yeah, and with the title about why BTC monetary policy connection should not be overlooked, we have to point Bitcoin cannot escape its collateral correlation from the traditional market. Yeah, people use Bitcoin as an asset to fund up the traditional market, and short-term sentiment were caught in the between declining optimism and increasing gloom. Yeah, we also can see the chart here. We see the blue one is Russia shadow federal fund rate starting March 2022. Effective federal fund rate and the orange is a Bitcoin price money high. When the price of Bitcoin go up, the fund rate go down. Yeah, it's have the reflection. Yeah, the fund rate. I mean, the years some of people will look like the minor reflection. Yeah. And now we come back to the some of the news information from French Luxembourg tax CBC.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that people are already started to
Yeah,
issue bond with using CBDC. Yeah. So this
yeah,
The France and Luxembourg. Luxembourg. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce the name.
the
Yeah.
Luxembourg.
So
Yeah,
they test the CBDC in 100 million euros bond issue. Yeah, so they call it the Venus Initiative, issued by European Investment Bank under Luxembourg law. I think Luxembourg is one of the countries over there that really allows crypto, right? I think so. Yeah, so the
oh,
bank appointed Goldman Sachs. I highlighted this name because it's probably the most famous one everyone knows. Yeah, and the other two I'm not quite sure who they are, but in order to issue this and distribute the digital native bonds, so the bonds was issued and registered on a permission DLT. Earlier we talked about the India one. The India one is not DLT. India one is centrally controlled.
yeah.
So this one is a permission DLT. Uh, yeah, yes, yeah. I need to look at the page. Yeah. So, um, okay, let me find this page here. Okay, so the experience, or rather, the bond was issued and registered on a permission DLT. And then the experiment here, they say it shows how digital assets can be issued and distributed and settled within the Eurozone,
Yeah.
yeah, Eurozone, yeah, yeah. Within the Eurozone, within a single day. Yeah. So, of course, the director of this France Central Bank or something, I think so. Yeah, It says CBDC can play a critical role in the development of a safe tokenized financial asset space in in Europe. Yeah, so I believe it's not just Europe. It can if Southeast Asia do the similar thing, it can happen at the same time as well. You know, it can speed up a lot of things as well. Of course, I believe right now is probably, I guess it's still not time for Southeast Asia to do that. I think there are a lot of things for Southeast Asia to do before they're even going to do this, and they may not even need to do this, you know, because you see how China is pushing for the BRI, and a lot of people, or rather, a lot of countries partnering China, they are starting to use China yuan to trade. Especially, you look at how in the oil trade, Saudi is planning to use China currency to trade with China. They are not going to use Americans' petrodollar that has been controlling the petrol economy, or rather the oil economy, for a long time. So they are going to use other currency to trade oil with China. And China has signed, or rather they have partnered with not just Saudi Arabia, they have partnered with Qatar, I think. They have partnered with
No.
partnering with Iran. Yeah, so, and the kind of deal that they are signing together with is more than 20 years kind of agreement. So you see how things are moving towards that direction. And if these big guys here in Middle East are pivoting towards China, it means that they're going to adopt, or they're going to use the payment method that China says, which is good. You know, China says, "Oh, now you guys are working with me. You pay me in this currency, or I pay you in this currency," and then and it's digital. You know, yeah. So things like this are looking to be happening, and probably are already happening right now. Yeah. So we see how uh, CBDC is not just top of fingertips or top of the lips. You know, yeah, it will slowly become not just even the talk of the town, talk of the country. It will be the talk of the world, where everyone start to look at CBDC in a different way. And I think that is going to pave a lot of way for many other different form of digital currency, and for different kind of digital payment. Yeah, so uh, I think in the next 3 to 5 years, we can see a lot of all this happening, not just from France and Luxembourg doing this test, and then they probably after they get more serious with CBDC, uh,
Yeah.
not just in India, but I believe every major economy would be doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We also expect that the banking system may have another view with the, that means open mind with the
yeah.
cryptocurrency. And and I also received some of the news explain the reason why the crypto is red today, because some of the now the Bitcoin crypto is related to the traditional market. And if you see the stock market, U.S. stock market stock market is decline, is a drop down 450 450 boy. Let me it's drop down 645 billion of the total market. And it's make the it's go down all the stock price. Mm, let me let me show you here.
Oh, this
We
is the green and red. So this represents what again? The stock price movement, huh?
Yeah, the stock price movement is the red is on the stock going down. you can see the USA, Dow Jones, SP 500, Nasdaq is up down 1.4%, 1.79%,
You notice, yeah,
1.73%. Yeah,
everyone noticed
and
that Japan is in red because Japan depends
yeah,
highly on the US market.
yeah, Nikkei 225 also go down. With the China Shanghai is go up. Yeah, and we see the stock market is make a red, is have a red one, and and the price go down. Yeah, yeah. Uh, Decide that not only because of the because of the stock market, we also can see the news about the Nestle. Nestle is one of the lending company. They decide not operate in US because they say the law in US is so hard for them. That's the news on Reuters. Reuters. Let me so quick the United States 6 hours ago. Yeah. Crypto lender nestle with the United States, and they say because of the law monetary, and it's hard for them to operate, and maybe some of the reason because of the FTX. Yeah, now it's a go down. If you will still have some of the asset in some of the lending, uh, mm, some of the lending system. Mm. Yeah, some of the people, some of the experts that advise not store, not keep your coin on the exchange. Some of the uh, mm, lending exchange because it's unsafe for some of the investor because they may go bankrupt anytime at this moment. Yeah, um, that's why not your key, not your money. Keep your own money in your wallet. In your cold wallet is the better. Is the best advice. Yeah. Okay. I think it's also time for us to say goodbye to our audience. Yeah. We hope you have a nice week ahead. Yeah. If you have any question, please let us know, and we hope to see you soon in our next live stream. We hope we have more and more news, data, information, discussion to our audience. I think now at this moment, people in Asia still feel sleepy and still unhappy during the World Cup yesterday between some
Yeah,
of the representative of the World Cup
yeah,
from Asia have they cannot continue go to the next round because
yeah,
they need a very strong uh, um, s- strong competitor. Yeah,
yeah.
it's very yeah. Very nice.
Anyway, Japan and Korea are out already. Yeah, so I think a lot of people watch the game until, yeah. So if you're watching at 11 p.m. game, 2 o'clock in the morning, you end. If you're watching a 3 a.m. game, don't even talk about going to work this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did you watch the game yesterday?
No, I did not watch. If I watch the
Uh,
game, I won't be able to wake up for live stream.
oh,
Yeah. Anyway, thank you all for joining us, our listeners. We hope you guys will play it safe if you are investing into alternative coins, alternative tokens, even Bitcoin and Ethereum. Do remember to do your own research, your own read up on the information available out in the market, out online, and what we discuss here are information and things that we discover, and is to help us do a better judgment. But by no means we are giving any advice. But please do your own due diligence. We'll see
Yeah.
you again soon.
Yeah. Okay. See you